night and time. Chat, I'm excited to announce that I have set my new PB for speedrunning the Cantina Chicken Quesadilla from Taco Bell. Hello and welcome to the Shark Stream. Oh man. I did just finish eating for the most part though. I've still got like some Cinnabon Delights to get through, but otherwise, hello. Welcome to Shark Stream. It's me. It's Gage, aka Acid Shark. How are you? How are you, dear? I hope you're doing well. Hello, Kale. Hold on. Darksiders Thursday. I really... A bitch really wanted to hit that like fucking Sylvester the Cat. Did Sylvester the Cat and Daffy Duck ever interact? Rouge Energy, powerful. I needed to think of what Sonic music was the lustiest. And, I mean, yeah. Security Hall. Oh, God, excuse me. Space Jam? I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, in a notable way. Where they're both just like, you have the dumbest lisp in the world, but each one's trying to argue that the other one has a lisp and they don't have a lisp. That's the ideal. We could live in a world like that. If only. What was I talking about? Hello! Welcome. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's time for Darksiders. Is everybody excited for Darksiders? I need to, like... Hold on. I need to make sure my model is good to go. Alright. Everybody excited for Darksiders 3? I'm excited for Darksiders 3. I love Darksiders 3. Of course I'm excited for it. Oh boy, is it ever Thursday. Bit of a late start today. This sort of thing happens. Don't worry about it. But we are probably not going to be running for too long. I'm going to go ahead and say that I have a hard out of roughly 10:30 CST. That gives us about, like, maybe like 2 hours once we really get into the game. Ah, Security Hall. A level that awakened nearly as many people as that one scene in Incredibles. Why Security Hall specifically? I mean, realistically, it's just like Rouge's first cutscene, I would imagine, would awaken all number of furries. It did. I looked it up. The episode was called The Yolk's on You. Oh! That's neat. I might have to look that up. I wonder if they had an interaction like that. In my restless dreams, I see that conversation. My blinking is not working properly. I'm just going to stare at you unblinking for the next... How long before we actually start playing the game? 6.5 minutes? Okay, this isn't good content. Also, my blinking's working now. Cool. All right. But yes, it is Thursday. It is time for Darksiders 3. I'm excited. We're going after Lust today. Lust is probably one of the more... hello, Necromancer Kobold. Lust is probably one of the more interesting bosses in this game. Specifically for things that happen during the boss fight, which, if you haven't seen it, this isn't exactly a spoiler-free playthrough. This is my second playthrough of the game on stream, and like, God, how many fucking times have I played this game otherwise? I don't know. But regardless, if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it. But it's pretty cool. It's a pretty fun boss fight, honestly. Has there been any interesting gaming stuff? Oh, so this came up during, I actually need to update the Forspoken stream that I did after PAX, as well as my PAX recap video, because a second Dan Olsen PAX East panel has hit YouTube. They did put up the Silk posting panel, which I was a little upset to find had not been live streamed, so I couldn't link directly to it. It was a really fun panel. I really liked that one. Excuse me. And I'm glad that I do get to share it. That was the one where Dan had included a number of examples of Silk posting that he couldn't give context for because he forgot to mark the panel as 13+. So, just to give you an idea of what you're getting into. But yeah, that's exciting. He did a whole Patreon post today about it, about how the Call of Duty Ghosts panel was kind of a first draft for like a video he wants to do, so I'm looking forward to him finishing that. And then I know that Noodle Gaming, or just Noodle on YouTube, is releasing a video that he put up to Patreon a little bit ago that I watched that also is very funny. So a lot of fun stuff coming out in like the gaming sphere, or the YouTube sphere rather. Gaming sphere, not as much interesting stuff coming out. I don't think there was anything interesting that happened today. I guess PlayStation's having a bunch of big sales. That's neat, I suppose. Oh, they have a sale on their adaptive controller, I had seen. I think it's like $70 right now, which is a pretty good discount from what it usually is. Here's a bit of stream news. I am starting to seriously take a look at a donation drive that I'm hoping to hold during my affiliate-versary month, which is July, by the way. July 18th is when I first became a Twitch affiliate. And goodness gracious, it has been... I've had a lot of fun being a Twitch affiliate. I like having the additional features, being able to, like, have what's the word I'm looking for? Adjustable stream quality for people who maybe can't handle the 1080 60p, but still want to tune in. Getting paid is pretty good. Even if it is only just like some pocket change every few months, it's nice to have, you know. But I do have a donation drive that I want to do to help my lovely wife Natalie with some of her medical bills. So I am hoping to do some of that in July. I have something that I have been planning and have, like, you know, the art assets for, the thumbnails made for, and everything. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna see if I can lock in the time that I need for that. It's gonna be tough because we're talking like July 4th weekend, and like who fucking knows if there will be the available like slots for time off from work that I can do for that. But yeah, should be neat. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm waiting for it to come to stream service, but I heard more bad word of mouth about Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, it's not good. I discussed this. Excuse me. I discussed this at length on stream previously, but yeah, it's just my exact fears about that movie, about Disney sanitizing it of any sort of, like, interesting shit that the original had going for it, did come true. As I knew it would, because that has been the trend. Imagine Lilo and Stitch made by someone who hated Lilo and Stitch. I mean, we don't have to imagine it anymore. It exists now. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. Hold on. A lot of people have made the observation that it's Lilo and Stitch if it was written by, like, that one white person that thinks Lilo is abusive. Is like, bro, she's 6. Cinnabon Delight. Gulp. Do you think Fury would wear Rouge's outfit? Yeah. The Horsemen don't exactly strike me as the kind of people who value, like, form versus function. When she just rip it apart and burst out in her true form. I mean, she doesn't burst out of her current armor when she goes to her true form. The true form of any horseman is basically any good horse boy is basically a arcane shell that congeals around them, as opposed to them get big. Any good horse boy, exactly. Hold on. I just need to make one quick correction here. There we go. In other words, War would wear Rouge's outfit. Yeah, absolutely. Although, if we're being realistic here, if there was any horseman that gave that much of a shit about aesthetics, it would probably be Death. Death would be the most likely to wear Rouge's outfit, I feel. But I think Fury would wear it. I think Fury would rock it, honestly. Is it edgy enough for Death? I mean, it's got edges. Oh, right, we came back here because I wanted to upgrade stuff. Well, while we're doing that, since that's just going to be me going through menus. Bit of new information, or bit of, small update, regarding, the written works that I pushed to Twitter, Blue Sky the other day, for Wicked Game. I did go through with my plan to do a writer's commentary thread today, and it was way longer than I intended it for it to be, I think. But I did have fun writing it. Hold on. Is this only showing me stuff that I have?
Interesting. All right. Let's see what I can do for you.
Interesting. What are you doing in my swamp? If you can convince her it's powerful armor, she would definitely wear it. That's what matters. It is. Yeah, I really enjoyed putting that thread together and just kind of like talking about, it's a little behind the scenes, a little bit of creative process. I can upgrade my abyssal armor. Hell yeah. I don't have any of that stuff that it's asking me for. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I was wondering about this because I don't really. Polearm of Scorn, Lance of Scorn, Scythe of Scorn. So apparently I actually favor the lance. Do I want to drop? I'm gonna drop it on the sides, I think. the wicked adamantine.
Beautiful havoc you'll wreak with that. Interesting. All right.
He says interesting, interesting, in the same way that, like, I hate when customers do it at work. Where it's just like, it's always after I've told them something that they didn't want to hear, and they're just like, interesting. And it's just like... You know? Okay. Let's go ahead and get these updated. Some of my... Hey there, strong bad. You jumped over some of my buses. Why am I saying that? What the fuck? Where did that come from? Anyway. Most of my enhancements are balanced. There's only like a couple that aren't.
Didn't think it was possible, but now you're even deadly. Some of my best ones.
Some of my...
Oh, what beautiful havoc you'll wreak with that.
I need more demonic artifacts. And I'm going to need more angelic artifacts as well. Alright.
Interesting. Good luck to you, Fury.
Thank you. Okay. Let's go fuck with lust. But not like that. In a fight.
What would you ask of this? Please take your time.
So we actually have a discussion on the nature of lust in this game in just a moment. My kryptonite has recently been people come to my register saying, "You look bored, I'll come to your lane." Ugh. I remember hating that. Just, no, I would prefer to be bored, quite honestly. Like, it's the worst whenever it's just like, oh, you guys are busy today. At least time is going by quickly, right? And it's just like... Time's going by annoyingly, is what it's doing. I prefer it when it's slow.
Not a particularly lusty location, is it?
Have you learned nothing? Appearances can be deceiving. Besides, lust never appears as expected.
What exactly did you mean by that?
The notion of sin is one thing, the concept of lust is something else entirely. Especially humanity's concept of lust.
I see. As in, a lust for...
You name it. The humans have quite the imagination. Lust is everything to everyone. That's what makes lust dangerous.
Too dangerous, mistress?
No such thing.
So yeah, that's what we're working with. I like that they put that in there. Honestly, because it's just like... I did go into this wondering just like, oh, what's lust gonna look like? What's lust gonna be like? What's the fight with lust going to... How's that gonna work? And then the game's just like, hey. Hold on a second. Slow your horny roll, okay? It ain't that kind of lust. Britney Spears' Toxic playing in the distance. Toxic was a good song. You know what was also a good song? Stronger. 'Cause I'm stronger than yesterday. Because that one's like a sequel to Hit Me Baby One More Time. We're taking the Slanesh route, the actual representation, not the one often written about. I'll be the judge of that. Buida Buidada? Cuidado? Goo goo gaga? Mi gongaga? Mi blangonga? Oh, I get it. Oh, lust is literally right here. Okay, hold on. Yes, let me sing in text. You got it.
Can you guess what I lust after? In this broken
Hey girl, I mean they.
what is left to want?
Power.
I always thought you were the smart one.
I do like lust in this game.
To what do I owe this distinct?
It's a cool design, it's a cool fight.
After all, to be visited by a fabled horseman.
I have but one purpose here.
Oh,
Must we engage in violence? You already have my respect.
I have no interest in your respect, just your head.
oh, they're tall.
Come now, Fury. I am no barbarian like the others. No, we need not meet as enemies a second time.
Tell it to the Shard Council.
They aren't here. So instead...
Did they get an
I can
NBVA for lust, I wonder? I'm not sure.
Powerful, armed with the flame hollow, a crossblade, your fabled whip.
I am above your distractions, Lust.
Really? The truth is often distracting when one lives a lie. You speak as though we are natural enemies. Why must this be so? I know my role in the universe. I wonder if you've ever stopped to question yours. You are a horseman. But why did you make that choice? And if so, was there some
Jason
reason
Spisak.
behind it?
Spisak? Spisak?
Shut up and fight!
You don't even know why you fight, do you? Do you fight for your brothers? Oh, of course not. Your antagonism towards them is well known. Do you seek to achieve some sort of balance? Oh, you never believed in the greater good until it suited you. No, no, no. What I see in your actions is a lust all your own. A lust for power and privilege and protection from the Nephilim's inevitable fall. Ultimately, that makes us allies, doesn't it?
I really like lust though. Oh, hold up. Oh, good news, everybody. We don't have to do a boss fight. Hey!
Death. What are you, all of you, doing here?
Are we not four horsemen united? We are here to confirm that the mission is complete.
The mission.
The other sins have been destroyed by my hand. Death worked to free war and clear his name. More importantly, we have exposed a great conspiracy.
What conspiracy?
Is that a fact?
Heaven and hell working in secret consort to bring about the apocalypse earlier than anyone would wish for.
The Charred Council has dispatched us together to wreak havoc on both sides. Balance will be restored. The wicked will be punished.
You mean all of this?
We are to unseat the rulers of both sides. And in
Sick.
honor of your unwavering loyalty to the cause, the Council has decreed that you will lead the Horsemen.
You, Fury, will usher in a new age on Earth.
Of course.
Oh, the Watcher?
Everything makes some sort of divine sense.
It does?
Mistress, is this not everything you wanted? finally come to you.
Set aside the past, sister. Today, we live in service to you.
I will be done.
This is not real!
What?
Oh, it was worth a shot.
You think you know me so well?
Oh, cheap viewers.
Is it not what you want most? The power to lead in the manner you see fit. What was an illusion could soon be reality. If you set aside the wants of others and focus on yourself, ultimately, it is your choice to make. So choose.
You should not have made them kneel!
The fact that that is... Okay, hold on. The fact that that is what did it, the fact that that is what cracked the facade of the illusion for her is so fucking good. Like, Fury is all, like, boastful and just like, I'm the strongest of the horsemen. I should lead the horsemen. But when it really comes down to it, she knows herself better than anyone else. Like, deep down, she knows she's not worthy of that. That she's not, that she's not really that kind of person. So then when she sees her brothers, like, kneeling before her in deference to her authority, she's just like, okay, hold on. No, first and foremost. It's by far my favorite cutscene in the game. It's so fucking good. The fact that it is the first time in these games that we actually see Strife is... I mean, it feels a little cheap, but we'll get plenty of Strife in Genesis. I love the sibling energy, the horseman, as subtle as it is. It's always nice when we get it. Yeah, I remember there being a lot of that in Abomination Vault, the book. So there's the respect she has for all of them. Yeah, absolutely. She's boastful, but she respects her brothers. Best cutscene in the game, hands down. Let's kick Lust's ass. I gotta remember how to play the game. Hold on.
But you dally with angels. I'm offended.
Alright, hold up.
Let fall the blades of
Lust has such a sick design, though. Yeah, that was fucking sick. Love the danglies. Lust is great.
Oh, you seal, you flatter.
hell see you dead, Lust, never to rise again.
Lucille, no! You really should not be here.
Stand down!
Now, why would he do that? When he knows a deal with you isn't half as appealing as a deal with me.
Uh-oh.
I can return your sweet little angels to their former glory. Yes, if you just protect me from this terrible woman.
Lucille!
And won't it be glorious when you march back to the gates of heaven with your numbers restored?
Shut up!
And restore truth and righteousness to that befouled place. Your truth, Archangel Lucille. Heaven under your command. Wouldn't that be lovely?
The 7th Legion, alive and whole, restoring glory. Our deal is revoked.
No, Lucille!
Well, this...
It's Ornstein and Smough in reverse, basically.
That one you're in right now.
Okay, so there is two ways that this ends. There isn't really a huge difference in terms of the way the story plays out, depending on how you finish it. You can kill Usil before dealing with Lust, or you can try and kill Lust before basically accidentally depleting all of Usil's health. But which is cooler? I think being friends with the angels is cooler. I think Usil's a really cool character. I love that his weapon is a big fuck off bell. It's just a question of managing to do it without accidentally killing him. Which I think we can do because I'm stupid busted.
Who gave you the power to raise the dead?
The one constant in the universe. Those who possess the most power inevitably crave more. Lust is everlasting. As for who, know this. I was merely a pawn. A feeling you know all too well.
Oh.
Fury. The angels who killed your steed. Pawns as well.
Then who? Tell me!
The players in that game will reveal themselves in time. What if I reveal something even more valuable? Spare me, and I'll give up the location of my fellow sin. Envy.
And why would you do that?
What reason would I have to protect that sniveling coward? She has never experienced frontline combat. She has never experienced the horrors of war. She is the most pathetic of us. Get me to the edge of Haven, and what you want will be yours.
An attractive offer.
Owned.
But I'm tired of your kind underestimating my intelligence. I'll find the rest of the sins by myself. At your core, you were just an endless void that could never be filled. How disappointing.
I think we get pulled. Oh.
Finish it. I am ready.
Bro, no.
I think not.
Mistress!
Lust's call to power is intoxicating. Even more so when one is fueled by grief. Usil's transgression can be forgiven. Once.
Hell yeah.
I have a better understanding of what's happened to the Earth and what's at stake because of it. You're of no use to me, dead. If we are to survive, all of us, alliances must be made.
An alliance? With him?
I have no idea how this cutscene plays out if you've killed Usil.
Don't know what to say.
Say that you'll return the favor. I may soon need it.
My word may hold no weight, but my life is yours, Fury. If I learn of any plotting against you, I will relay the information.
Thanks, man. You're super cool.
Did I just witness mercy shown to a filthy angel? Just as soon have your head on a pike.
Are you or are you not a watcher? Because you should know better. This quest we're on is about balance, in the world and within me, it seems. Lust showed me what I could become. It is not what I want to be.
We love character growth.
I think that's what I'm here to find out.
This is one of the reasons I love Darksiders 3, and also part of the reason I really like Genesis is those games have a lot more in terms of like character development for their main characters. Darksiders 1 and 2, while really good, don't go quite as hard on that.
Indeed. With each new challenge, you show more depth.
What do you want?
Both you and
Hey,
I
big
are
guy.
painfully aware of the endless parade history inflicts.
I think we get the Force Hollow here.
Creatures so pathetically focused on one single purpose. But these creatures are, ironically, completely devoid of meaning.
Make your point, Lord of Hollows.
It's just surprising. No. Refreshing to see something headed in the opposite direction. You are coming into a greater awareness of the flaws that kept you in chains.
Flaws?
Shall I list them?
You don't need to. It's cool.
Thank you. I've seen enough recently to know they are many.
Which is exactly why I give you this. And by holding it,
It is a jawbreaker.
force itself is yours.
It vibrates in my hand. I don't understand.
When the time comes, you will know when
Oh, sheet
and
Lurple.
how to use it.
We got
No, not yet!
Orpal powers. Fury, do you not know what to do with a vibrating object? Oh boy. Alright. We got the Force Hollow. Okay, now the question is, which force weapon do we have the most on? I think it's the Mallet of Scorn. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep that. So this is our fucking heavy weapon. It is also our gravity suit and our spider ball. All right, Vulgrim, tell me about the next thing with the snake, with the serpent. Tell me about your holes.
You are a relentless horseman. It's quite impressive. Enchanting, even.
Oh, thank you.
Keep your flattery to yourself, if you wish to keep your head.
Noted. Your duty to the Serpentine Path remains unfinished. Unlock the next chamber and make with the killing.
We're not going to do that today. We will do that at the start of next stream.
Greetings. Farewell for now.
Because we still got some work to do. We are now in the back half of our list of sins. And actually, hold on. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot there.
I could get very used to this level of power.
Because what have we done now? We've done envy. That was the big thing there. Lust was all like, I can tell you where to find envy. Why do I sound like Joey Drew? She's like, I can tell you where to find envy. And it's just like, hey, friend, we already killed envy. I do have to admit, Lust had a pretty cool throne. Like, this is pretty sick. Cool shit, cool shit. Ooh. Ball. We're gonna go ball mode. Well, actually, we're gonna pop this Luminous Visage first. And then we're gonna go ball mode. She will never be ballin'.
This is not exactly the power I had in mind.
Clever horsemen cannot be choosers.
But yeah, we've killed Envy. Who else did we kill? Avarice. Sloth. Now lust. So we've got gluttony left. We need to do our round 2 with wrath. And then once we've gotten them taken care of, we got to go track down pride again.
The Lord of Hollows will never be accused of subtlety.
Time to find the next sin.
Are you certain? I'm just
But
asking.
what?
Seems to me you might be going a little soft. At least that's what the Lord of Hollows appeared to see in you.
If you truly want to see how I have softened, question my resolve again.
Don't you tell me I've gone soft. I'll kiss you on the mouth about it. If you had a mouth. Like I said, it's the spider ball from Metroid. We just let go? Oh, yeah. And a sping ball. Ball. Ball, 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 ball. Ball, 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 ball.
All I'm saying is, there's been a change. It's natural, I think, after all you've been exposed to here.
What do you mean?
Need I remind you, there is no absolute good, nor is there absolute evil in the universe. Those are human concepts. The Charred Council is aware of this. It's the very reason for their continued existence.
Ugh, the way you blather on. What are you trying to say?
Heaven and hell are not absolutes either. Seen with the proper perspective, they are simply two opposing forces scrambling to gain power over this sad wall of mud.
It is the way of all things.
Precisely. But why would they be so focused on this rock and its teeming bacteria when there is an entire cosmos to explore and to conquer?
You want to play some audio really loud for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I feel like that. So the stream didn't hear that. Can you send that to me, please? Also, Kale says hi.
Yeah.
Natalie says hi. Oh my god. I need to. This needs to be experienced. Hold on. I'll keep playing in the meantime until it gets to me. You sent it? Okay. Playing this sound to get his reaction. Okay. Hold on. So mute the tab, because since I don't have a TikTok account, it will sometimes just, like, make me go through, like, CAPTCHA bullshit. Okay, here we go.
Fill your butthole with helium, then super glue your cheeks shut. You will not float away into space like a cool human balloon. You will just vomit and pass out, then wake up in the hospital after they pop your noose open with a spring-loaded cheek spreader and deflate you like a meat whoopee cushion. You will...
God, fucking... Oh boy. Okay. Gage said that to me. Goldie needs it. Absolutely. Oh man. Alright, airdropping this to you, Kale. Oh boy. Alright. You're just... Oh man. Okay. Yeah, it is Natalie. Natalie's over there. She's on the other side of the room. watching her stories, her Coco Melons, TikTok, YouTube. Fuck these fucking barnacles. Hold RT to charge salvation with the power of the equipped hollow. Once released, charge, press to throw. Oh, okay. I gotta do this. I want you to know I'm mispronouncing Kokomelin as hard as I can.
Yes, by keeping them occupied with this miserable conflict, the greater universe has a chance to remain pure.
That is a curious method for seeking balance, especially for beings so powerful.
Yes,
Kokomlin.
very curious. So I'm just saying, if you were in doubt, I would understand.
Cocomelon. Comelin. Cacodemon. Cocomelon. How do you pronounce Cacodemon? Cacomelon? 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 Cocomelon? Cocomelon? Cocumlin? What? Cocumlin? Come? Well, you see, it's pronounced Cockomelon. Cockumlin. Cock onion. What? Yeah, what's up? Rotisserie chicken? Okay, 1 second. I gotta spin my wife like a rotisserie chicken. Be right back. Alright. Wife has been successfully rotated. Now then, where are we going? Blue is this way. Oh! I'm not getting my timing right here. Ah. Captain, we have used the Undying Shard. Rotisserie to Dark Souls font. Alright, do I have another one of those I can pop? I got 5 of them, so I'm fucking good as hell. Alright. No. Hold on. There we go. Left bumper A.
A wide-eyed friend. Try not to scream like a child.
You try not to die.
Wide-eyed friend? What are you Oh! Okay. Big Squidman. Fuck you. That was his balls.
It fled into that underwater cave.
New friend? No. New enemy.
Yes. Now.
Hold on a second. Do we have cool stuff over here? One moment, one moment. There might be cool things. New balls, who this? Oh, that guy just died right away. Okay. Whoa. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, God. Ah, oh, oh, oh. Okay. I'm still getting used to my controls, god damn it. Leave me alone. I haven't reacclimated. It's been like a week since I played this game. Bitch! Fuck you. Alright. Anyways. Where were we? Oh! Beating you to death with hammers. I'm actually like I'm pretty happy. I've been like directly responsible for certain friends of mine like picking up this game series or like getting back into it after having put it down for a while, which feels great, honestly. Like I love knowing that I'm responsible for that sort of thing. Like, I know friend of the stream Ganon got back into Darksiders recently. She had played the first game forever ago, and then started playing the second game, but fell off it. Which, can't necessarily blame her. The second game does get kind of tedious at a certain point. Oh, there's two of them now. Okay, one of you needs to die. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate you dying. Ah, fuck. Used up my Undying Shard. Damn. I'm gonna hold off on using another one until I get back to Vulgrim so I can buy more. Yeah, I think half of the Darksiders 2 playthrough you have me complaining about the environment somewhere in the VOD. Probably. Like, it's really once you get to, like, the Land of the Dead that it gets kind of boring, you know? Everything else is pretty good, like... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ugh! It's happening again. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, finding one in the world is enough for me to pop another. That works for me. Oh. Hello. Ow. Whoop. Okay. I'm gonna bop this thing one. Fuck you. Hey, look, you just find things. It's true! It's almost like it's a video game. Oh. I think that was maybe a bit cheap. Ow. Animations on this guy are maybe a little squiffy. Whoa! Fucking bye, idiot! Gotta say I'm digging the purple hair. It's nice, right? And of course, Force Hollow means new vector for puzzles. Okay. So, like, what do I need to use this for, actually? Maybe to get up there? But then, like, I know even before that, friend of the stream, Lucas, I think I kind of sort of gave the Darksiders recommendation to. Like, years back. Hold on. And I know he started playing it as well, and also reviewing it for his YouTube channel, which you should check out. It's a good YouTube. That's an official Acid Shark recommendation. Where the hell do I need to take you? I clearly needed you for something. This feels required. Get over there. No. Okay. Not across the pond? A good tube. Oh, hey, the friendly tentacle boy. We love friendly tentacles. Yeah, he's got like a... Okay. Maybe this is what it was for all along? Oh! There's a dude up here. Excuse me, I mean she.
What is this?
Tentacles, but the most safer work possible. Safe for workticles.
It's another of the chosen.
How can you tell?
A void hangs around them. Can't you feel it?
I don't know what she's talking about. I think it's upstairs.
The absence of the Creator's hand.
Yeah, she's definitely talking about something upstairs. I mean, consenticles are still not safe for work, generally speaking. Perfectly circular noose. Don't worry about it. Excuse me, Mr. Chosen. Oh. Fuck. Ow. Okay. Corrupted Tome Keeper. Yeah? Let's see how he feels about this. Hey, it's that dude again. Knock, knock. Knock your broom handle into the ceiling. She'll get the message. Oh. We're done. Sick. Gimme this. Gimme this. Okay. That was a lot of work for an optional thing. But I guess that's just how it be sometimes. Ooh. Can I? Hold on. Can we make that? We make that. I feel like I started talking about the whole writer commentary thing, and then I didn't finish talking about it. But yeah, it was nice. It was a good time. I enjoy talking about my work, honestly. My written work. So here we are in the restricted zone of Metroid Fusion. And I think one of the benefits of, like, being able to talk about that sort of thing and just, like, sort of... It's not just for the benefit of others, but also, like, it kind of helps me kind of come to terms with my own process. And it gets me excited to possibly do more work. It's good that you're passionate about it. It means I'll have more to read. It is also, of course, nice to know that others are excited. It's nice to know that I will have readers. Confession, I have not read them all. I was working when you posted them. Which ones have you read? I've read 2, 3, but also you've talked about them on stream before. True. Refill on the Nephilm's Respite is really good. Yep. Fishies, yeah. 2. The first 2 you posted, I didn't get to the one you were really excited about. You should. It's really... I think, like I said, that one... Matters of the Heart is what that one is called, and that one's my favorite, personally. Yeah, we got fishes. They're bad. They're bad fishes. That's the most important blood... It's the most important blood mecha one. God. I really liked the concept of blood pumping. Just because I feel like it's the nicest little encapsulation of just, like, the nature of healing magic in the story. Which, by the way, I feel like I've talked about this on stream before. My entire, like, concept of healing magic within Wicked Game being something that has just as much potential to harm as it is to help, Basically, almost entirely inspired by stuff that Natalie has discussed with me before with regards to Final Fantasy XIV and healing magic. Ouch. When will we meet the bad dragon? What bad... What? I mean, debatably Zoran. Oh no, she's good as a girl. Architecture here is starting to look like the stuff underneath the church from close to the beginning of the game. Up to and including skeletons! To us, the reader, yes, but like in a legal sense, she gets a pass because she's a cutie patootie. I mean, that bounty's more of a formality than anything, honestly.
It appears the sin has escaped. Perhaps we should...
It can't have gone far. I will find it.
Hi,
Exactly what I was
Volgrim.
going to say.
What would you ask of this take your time?
Well, since you mentioned it, I could actually probably use another Undying Shard. Just to kind of have on hand. Let's feed some souls, get us an attribute point. What if Volgrim showed up with like a snorkel since he's underwater? I mean, I don't think there's any plinths that are underwater, unfortunately. Like, we're not underwater right now. We are, in fact, out of water currently. But that would also be very funny. But also, what's he doing using a snorkel underwater? A snorkel is entirely ineffective if it's underwater. If you're underwater. Snorkels are for snorkeling. The depths. Fuck, they sure are. Okay. Tell that to Kirby. I don't think Kirby would understand me is the problem. Like, I would try to explain it to Kirby, and Kirby would like, Play-O! And then he'd go kill God. Getting dolls, getting dolls. Getting dolls, getting dolls. Alright, let's go ahead and try and explore as much of like the surface of the water as we can first before we go exploring underwater. What the fuck is that noise? Oh god! Nice try, idiot. Large lurcher cluster. Fuck, she needs a sword! She needs that sword! Truly in life, the answer to every puzzle is giving a woman a sword. Oh, shit. That was a thing. I think more women deserve swords, especially lesbians, especially thirsty ones. You're very, very right. When in doubt, give a woman a sword. Bonk. Hello. Hole? Never met a hole I didn't like. Not entirely true. Some of the ones in Silent Hill 4 maybe could have... I maybe could have done without. Good sword lift to the chin can set anyone straight. Crimes would drop tremendously. I need to play more thirsty sword lesbians. Hold! Or crime would grow. I think crime would grow, to be honest. Depends on the ladies. What thirsty sword lesbians are we talking about? Wasn't there a game that recently came out that was, like, built around, like, fencing? I remember seeing that and thinking it looked pretty good. Ah, fuck! Mines! Yes, that game is on guard. Have at you. Enough talk. All I know is I'd be compliant. Thirsty Sword Lesbians is a TTRPG and the book art is really good. Okay, good to... Oh, shit! Bruno! No! Excuse me? Splatoon by way of Rob Liefeld. Or Todd McFarlane. One of the two. I've been thinking about Nier a lot recently. Oh! Part of me has been itching to potentially replay Automata. But I don't know if I necessarily want to do that just yet. I think maybe if we get news about a new Nier game, I might replay Automata. It's funny how the mines just kind of tickle you. I'm kind of busted at the moment, is the thing. Despite being underwater explosions, because cavitation doesn't exist for horsemen. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm super busted, and I have upgraded my armor, and I have so much health. Also, I'm magic. Gage, I have a bad confession. Do tell me what your awful, awful confession is. And I will judge your worthiness to keep living. That's a joke. I've never played Automata for very long past the intro. My god, die. No, I'm kidding. You should. Automata's really good. Nier Automata is an incredible game. And I cannot possibly recommend it enough. Okay, we're just gonna need to fucking book it. Oh, God. Shit. Woo me. Wow, fuck. I'm alright. I'm alright. We're cool. It's good. Alright, okay, so now what? I'm in here. Was there something I was supposed to do in here? Or... there's no, like, opening out of here. Guess it was nothing. Honestly, at this point, I would also probably recommend just playing Replicant as well. God, Nier Replicant is so fucking good. And Gestalt. I'm definitely a Daddy Nier kind of guy. Personally. But like I do like Replicant quite a bit. Oh god, that was my major gaming news that happened. We may have gotten a leak of Persona 4 remake. Specifically because Yuri Lowenthal was posting that he wasn't asked to come back for it. That's right, Persona 4 again. It was just he's deleted the skeet at this point. But there's something very funny about like it's the sort of post that like a voice actor would make if they're like on one hand trying to drum up sympathy, admittedly, and then also like bring attention to like, hey, there might be some sketchy stuff going on here with like treatment of voice actors and everything. It's very much that kind of post. But I think he pulled the trigger on it just a little too soon without realizing that they had not announced Persona 4 Remake. What if he posted that and leaked it because he wasn't being brought back? That would be very strange, because that's definitely a bridge-burning kind of thing. Lest we forget another less beloved voice actor who fucking broke NDA and is not in Smash Brothers as a result. Get fucked also. Anyway.
Wait!
You're beginning to feel them, aren't you?
An emptiness. Not cold, not dark, simply nothingness.
The next chosen awaits.
Is it that big guy over there? Before you think about Persona 4, you think about, oh right, Yuri Lowenthal said he wasn't coming back. Templar of the Damned. Oh shit! Let's just get this underway right now. Well, it's kind of like that thing. Remember when, like, Bayonetta's original voice actress, like, did the whole thing ahead of Bayonetta 3? And then it turned out, hey, wait. You are completely misrepresenting the situation for your own benefit so that you can then go on to ask people to donate to anti-choice charities. And it's just like, nice try. I'm not saying Yuri Lowenthal's doing that. Because he's not. I do genuinely hope that Yuri Lowenthal is, like, a good guy. But, like, it's very much the same sort of, like, kind of, like, drum up sympathy, make yourself look good. Like, I don't... I feel bad phrasing it that way. But, like, it's definitely a sympathy thing. I'm not trying to suggest, like, impropriety on his part. I'm just saying, like, that's definitely what he's doing. But that also carries the consequence of, like, yeah, you are kind of burning bridges by leaking the existence of this thing in this particular way. We patched Yosuke out of the game. I think they're just generally recasting everyone. Oh, because I don't think did they do that for Persona 3 Reloaded? I don't think they did. Where the fuck am I going? Okay, I should probably just follow the fucking marker here. Right, we gotta get that bitch a sword. Bitches love swords. Wondering how they'll handle my two favorite characters, though. Hopefully better. Persona 4 is one of those ones that, like, I always see people, like, looking back on it, like, this might not have been it, Chief. You know? Like, that shouldn't take away, like, what the game meant to you or anything like that, but it's definitely, like, one of those things where it's just, like, looking... It definitely seems like it's one of those games where, like, you look back on it just like, this maybe has some issues, potentially. And I mean, like, that's unfortunately a lot of Atlas games, if we're being realistic here. Mostly because, you know, they're written by that guy that doesn't think that men and women are able to be friends. Biologically, or whatever. I don't remember. It was fucking head-ass bullshit, for sure. But I mean, like, on the other hand, you know... localizers are trying their best in some cases. Like, remember that one part of Persona 5? And how they kept it in Persona 5 Royal, but the localizers, like, retranslated it to be, like, maybe a little less, bad? And Naoto. Naoto just meant a lot to me at the time. It came out when I was a baby gay. I get that. Now you are big, strong, adult gay. How do I get over there? Oh, hold on. Okay, no, that's just a yellow. That's just a yellow. I will say that Naoto isn't as bad as it could be. Oh, it could be like the manga they made. At least Naoto has the overall message of be happy with who you really are and fuck social expectations. Okay, I think I have to go down there. Hold on. Ah! Skeletons. Okay, you guys need to stop that. Whoop! Nice try. Bonk. Get fucked, idiot. Hello. Little alcove. Could be like Phoenix Wright 5. Which is a game that I love and adore and also requires a content warning. Oh, do you mean about like that one case? That one, like the school case, you mean? I feel like that one's not as bad as it could be. That's also another one that's like not as bad as it could be. And ultimately the mission's good, but the clown boobs, that's all I know of. No, that's the 6th game. That, oddly enough, actually has some good representation in it. Because there's a character in the one with the clown with the tits, has a character in it that is, from what I understand, actually a really good depiction of dissociative identity disorder. Like, I played through that, and, like, I'm not clued into, like, what, like, good examples of DID in fiction are. But I know Penny Snapcube played through the Ace Attorney 6 recently, and someone sent her an ask saying that, like, the character that shows up in that particular case is actually seen as a good example of a depiction of dissociative identity disorder in fiction. I never played the 6th game. The 6th game's all right. I like it. I like the bonus case for the 6th game. It's called like it's a Turnabout Time Traveler, I think. And it's oh god, as a title for that case, it has two meanings, where it's just like the main the defendant of the case is under the belief that she traveled through time. But the other side of it is that the case is structured like a classic Ace Attorney case, where it's just like you're playing as Phoenix, Maya is your assistant, you're facing off against Edgeworth. It's a lot of fun, honestly. Can I be real? I hope that, like, the success of Bridget Guilt Gear has made handling transgender themes more appealing. True. What was it? The fucking Guilty Gear anime is just like this character saw Bridget's ass once and has reconsidered being a terrorist. Because we love brisket. True. T-Girl ass saves the world yet again. I am actually really glad that Bridget got to be in the anime. I know that, like, generally speaking, I think there's a lot of Guilty Gear fans that are, like, kind of exhausted with how much, like, focus that Bridget gets, especially in, like, merch and stuff. Not for gross reasons, but because it's just like, hey, there are other characters in this game that we really like. Can we get some stuff for them? But I think a good representation of a trans character, like a genuinely good representation of a trans character, is, regardless, a good thing to have in as many contexts as possible. I think there's some hope there. I'm actually seeing a lot more diversity in a lot of Japanese media as of late. And that's neat. God, I should rewatch Zombieland Saga. Have they announced how they're following up on the absolutely fucking buck-wild cliffhanger of the second season yet? Testament is bae. I've heard good things about it. I think friend of the stream and housemate Opal really likes Testament, I'm pretty sure. There was some other anime with a... Yeah, about to mention Zombieland Saga. Yeah, I love Zombieland Saga. Lily is so good. That was not what I wanted to do. I don't even get to hit anyone with this sword. I just give it to this woman. Testament rules. I love that their theme song alternates pronouns constantly. Hell yeah. You love to see it. Ugh, excuse me. I want to cosplay them so bad. Ow! Bitch! Fucked up my timing. There we go. But yeah, Bridget being like such a major like presence in the anime definitely feels like one of those things where it's just like, this is just another example of them like really kind of like mainlining Bridget due to her popularity. And quite frankly, I love to see it. Like, I'm not complaining. I love Bucket. Brisket cute as hell. She's cute, Shard. That's not bad. Get it, dolls. Get it, dolls. Okay, how do I open this? Is there like a secret switch somewhere that I'm not seeing? This room is incredibly blue. And the switches are all blue. Aha! There's the possibility that I could have overlooked it entirely. Guilty Gear hot take. I adore Sol and Kai, but so many of the OG rosters are running out of reasons to be in the story, including Sol and Kai. I don't know shit nor fuck about Guilty Gear story, so I can only take your word for it. Okay, finally. New shit to look at. Oh fuck. Woo me! Ba-na-na-na. Get down! Burning it down! Bwant, bwant, bwant. Burning it down! Bwant, bwant. Oh, they're dead. Okay. I'm just here for the Testament top hat. God, I need to hit up the market board in FF14. I've found out that there is a little top hat that you can buy that works with Viera, and I'm just like, oh, I might need that actually. Oh, it was so fucking funny. Okay, so not to talk about Final Fantasy XIV stuff on a non-Final Fantasy XIV stream, but they just added the new like big exploration area that has like its own like fucked up mechanics. Like it's Eureka 3 if we consider Bosnia as Eureka 2. But it comes with a new hairstyle that you can unlock, that you can buy with like currency from that area. I was showing it to friend of the stream Audrey of Team Catpole, because if there's one thing you should know about Audrey, Audrey loves the blinding bangs look, the bangs completely obscuring the eyes look, which is what this new hairstyle is. So I'm just like, yo, Audrey, check this out. And I was just like, oh, haha, wouldn't it? Let me, because I didn't want to do the new stuff, so I'm just like, I wonder how much this costs on the market board. I wonder if it's something that you can buy secondhand. And I go, and this is in the morning. This is in the morning that I'm looking at this. I go and I check the market board, and it's 5 million gil for the cheap. I think it was 5 million. Let me check. I had sent them a screenshot. Hold on, I need to scroll through us discussing which Hoyoverse characters are trans. 1 second. Yeah, the cheapest one was 5 million gil. And I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ, no. And then I was thinking about that later in the day, and they had done the new moon stuff. And all of the, like, unique resellable items for the moon stuff are super cheap on the market board right now, because you've got a shitload of people all doing that particular content, and they're flooding the market. They're oversaturating the market with these items. So later in the day, I think, I wonder how much Folsom Forlocks is selling for right now that the new content has been up for a few hours. And I check, and it's like 400,000. Like, the price dropped an obscene amount, actually. So now I'm actually wondering what it costs right now. Let's go find out real quick. Do 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 do. Oh, hold up! I gotta download an update. Okay, well, we'll. Oh wait, no, it just finished. Oh, I got a Kupo Nut login bonus. Depends on the server. No, I know that. So I'm wondering what it costs. Fulsome, no. Fulsome Forlocks. Now that it's been a couple days. It's down to 8,000 gil. Holy shit. That's the cheapest one right now. That's very funny to me. That might be enough for me to grab myself my own copy of it, as well as, like, get one for friends. How much gil do I have on me right now? 1 second. Let me check. Yeah, I could justify that. Can I use the app to mail things to people? I don't think I can. It's very funny. I signed out wearing the Cosmo suit. So now I'm just like... Yeah, no, I can't send things via that. If I ever come back to FF14, I need to make a not JoJo's account. Zilla, if you go back to FF14, what race do you think you'll play? All I made was a kitty boy Diablo. Hell yeah. Because all I'm saying is World could use more bunnies. It's actually been really nice. Like, I always really like logging into FF14 and seeing how many people are, like, playing a Viera. It makes me, as a Viera player, feel good. Okay, it wants me to go that way, but then what is over here? Ooh, an undying shard. Nice. Wonder if I have enough space on my PS5. You could check. If you get back into FF14, please, for the love of God, let me know, because my favorite fucking thing to do is to hang out with people who are, like, starting from the beginning and just helping them run through content. Honestly, so much fun. Like, I don't know how duplicating the offer. I don't know how most people feel about that, but like one of my favorite things to do is to like get a new friend into FF14 and then help them like run through the early game. I never left the beginner town. Oh boy, you have so much cool shit to see. If you get back into it. I don't want to push you to get into it. I don't like doing that sort of thing. Because I know how annoying that can look.
Please,
Hold on, man. Quit fucking sniveling. Jesus Christ. Yo, what's up? Here, touch this coin.
What is this?
Touch this fucked up medallion. Get down. Spend all my time in the character creator. Need to see if I can get a new trial and play without PS Plus. It's a pretty fun character creator. I think if you do start like a free trial, I think you only have access to Hyur, Mikote, Lalafell, Elizin, and Ora. Ora. Excuse me. Which, I mean, you know, isn't a bad selection. Ora are pretty cool. I started out as an Ora for Igeld. Igeld began life... Well, Igeld began life as a lizard. Technically speaking. Yeah, Viera, you probably will need to get a new account / email because Square is incredibly dumb. Yeah, Viera come with Shadowbringers. Yep. Well, female Viera do. I think you would still need to get Endwalker if you wanted the male Viera. I do want a Viera, man. Then you gotta get... At that point, I would probably just say, like... Yeah, just buy the expansions at that point, honestly.
Oh, for your sake, I hope you can't smell that.
Even a faceless one would find itself intoxicated here. Is there some meaning to this particular scent?
Gluttony.
Yeah. What do that tongue do? For the bunnyman. Male Viera are incredibly handsome, also. So, like, do not blame you for wanting to do it for them in the slightest. There's a male Viera NPC from Endwalker and Dawntrail, and he is the handsomest man in that entire game. He also has no facial expressions. I kid. I do love Erenville, though. Been obsessed with Viera since 12. Fair. Not true. He has 2 facial expressions. I love Erenville so goddamn much. Okay, we gotta focus. No talking about 14 on a non-14 stream.
Proceed with caution, mistress.
Oh! Neutral and oh my god, did you really just say that? So if you get back into FF14, start a new character on the curl server on the Crystal data center. That was a very proceed with caution of you. Well, sometimes it'd be like that. Go min Shark-san. No, you're good. Don't worry.
What would you ask of this humble merchant?
Your tablet's about to die? Okay, 1 second, folks. I gotta go plug in Natalie's tablet. Gauge bad news. Curl is congested too. Fuck! Try anyway. Maybe it'll work. you still love me if I was warm?
Yeah, I remember, honestly.
Shit.
I'll give you a little jar. That's where you can wait for me.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, I'm good.
Thank you. Natalie would love me if I was a worm. Alright, hold on. There. Okay. So we're coming up on our time limit here. So hopefully we can find a good stopping point soon. I do need to change my outfit in FF14 and log out, because, like, I can't... Oh, no, I thought I did. I logged out of FF14 while I was wearing something else, didn't I? Am I logged out? Hold on. Yeah, I am. I just had to turn around and look at my PS5, just like, my PS5 is turned off, right? We'll figure it out when the time comes. We will. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, that guy's not actually attacking me. Oh, he really wants to, though. Or is he going backwards? Sir? There we go. I got you unstuck. Ow! Is that any way to treat someone who got you unstuck, honestly? Lodestone says you logged out in the space. I could have sworn. Quick, someone redeem play another game for 10 minutes so I can go log in and out real quick. No, don't do that, actually. I actually do want to I do want to see if we can knock out Gluttony tonight. In the next, like, 20 minutes. Gage, you're looking for a stopping point. I know! I'm specifically not redeeming that because you have a hard cutoff. To be fair, it's not a hard cutoff. It's like a non-Newtonian cutoff. It's not quite a soft cutoff. I actually don't think there's any way we're going to be able to get to Gluttony tonight. I'm looking at this area and just like, oh, this seems like a puzzle, actually. Gluttony is 100% going to need to wait until next week. Junk! I definitely hit that dodge button. Not the second time. The second time I did miss the dodge. Ow. Okay. Is there something wrong with my right bumper? Fuck. I have a message on Discord. Hold on. Oh, it's Kale. By the way, for later, is this your hat? 1 second. That's the one! The mid-missile top hat. I don't know how much it is, but I just want to keep an eye on it. Dun, 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 get down. Ba-da-da, dun, 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 dun. Na, na, na. Do 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 do. Bwee na na bwee na na bwee na na nee bwee na na bwee. I'm drawing more dinky fan art. Dinky fan art? Fan art for Dinky?
That must weigh tons. How?
I'm like super strong.
It's all in the wrist, Watcher.
Ha. As part of her character development, she is also developing a sense of humor. Away we go. It is very much the spider ball, but like Metroid Prime style spider ball, where it's just like you have a spider ball track and you cannot deviate. Fuck you. Fuck you for trying. Fucking orb, honestly. Yo, for real? Orb. Interesting. Okay, I see, I see. Here's the windup and the pitch. And she knocks it out of the fucking park. Wah, 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 wah. Come on, man. Come on. Hit me. You know what? Fuck you. I'm taking this. Alright. I like that this does seem to be running us through a lot of the earlier areas. Like, we're going through, like, an area more reminiscent of the catacombs. We're going through an area which was, like, I don't think that was anyone's particular domain. It was more like a Lord of Hollows thing than anything. We're going through, like, the subway, which is where we found Sloth. Ow, we're getting spat on.
You did not think you could look worse. Miracles do still exist in this world.
Oop. I don't want to fall down there.
Miracles.
Well, is that guy just like hanging out down there? 1 second. Can't hit him. Oh. Ow, bitch. This is not what I need to deal with right now. I think I just used my Undying Shard. So that sucks. Anyways, he's dead. Alright, cool. Get dealt with. I have a message on Discord. Oh, that's really good. Hold on. This guy just hanging out down here is going to bother me. There we go. Much better. Ow. Bitch. Alright. Can I hit the tentacles? No reaction. Ah, bitch. Rude as hell. No, no reaction there either. Poor man needs a ladder. Hello. Oh, it's just over here. Oh, we may have just entered the boss fight. 7 minutes? Maybe?
Perfectly fake.
Got him.
Mistress, you must awaken. You must come back.
Nice try, but Lust already tried that trick. Gluttony.
Mistress!
You broke my illusion! You should have remained inside your desire, horseman.
I desired cantaloupe?
It would have been more merciful than what I'll do to you.
If you can reach me.
Perhaps I shall disembowel you and let you watch your guts spill out in front of you.
Try your best, you bloated thing.
That cuts your voice. You think I will be an easy kill?
I sure hope you are. I've only got 5 minutes left.
The easiest of all.
But I'm not fool! You know I've tried.
What that mouth do? A lot from the looks of it.
But I'm still not satisfied.
Oh, that's not very nice. That's just mean. The lowered volume on the scream kind of. Okay, here we go. I actually do need to turn this down just a little bit. Hold on. Really gave you a phase 2. Come on, fuck with me. The game just sounds really quiet now. Classic villain bloater, putting respawning explosives in your own boss arena. I love that she doesn't even, like, turn around to, like, suck him into the talisman. Didn't even turn around to give him the suck. Oh. Gave him the whole behind the back suck. She got the suck. Didn't even give a bastard a death monologue. Yeah, no. All right. I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark.
Prizes left in the world.
I was hoping to get it out before he started talking.
Sad.
At the moment, I've had enough surprises. You sound odd. Is something wrong?
Take this.
The stasis hollow. Why?
Question my gift.
I question your motives. Why does the Lord of Hollows continue to weaponize one of the four horsemen? For what purpose?
Remain on your path. In time, perhaps you will find your truth. That would be a fine surprise indeed.
And in the meantime, more toys for me to play with?
Horseman, in our next encounter, only one of us will survive.
Cryptic.
Ha.
She blew.
You help me, then you threaten me?
Be gone.
We got freeze powers now. Bleh. Anyways, you can find me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by Audrey and B of Team Capel. You can find on Blue Sky, Twitch, Tumblr, YouTube, VGen at Team Capel. That's TEAMCATPLE. They do fantastic work. Highly recommend checking their stuff out. Highly recommend commissioning them when they're open. Don't email them. Use the VGen when it's when it's open. Lord of Hollows secretly dying of hell cancer. Also, Stasis Hollow lets us walk on water because it's ice. We got the scythe. We're going death mode. The other option for the Stasis Hollow is a sword, I think. Where does he go when he die? That's a good question. Okay, so Zilla, I gotta speed run this explanation because I don't think you were here for earlier streams. But basically, the Lord of the Hollows whole shtick in this game is that he offers the Legions of Heaven and Hell release from the eternal cycle of death and rebirth. So when he dies, he probably doesn't go anywhere. He probably vanishes forever. That's why he's the Lord of Hollows. He hollows people out, basically. Not in a sexy way. Who said that? Anyway, VTuber was done by Teva, who you can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW. With rigging by V747, who you can find on Patreon at that. Upcoming streams. So we're off again tomorrow. We'll be back Saturday morning with Final Fantasy XIV. And then next week we're switching things up because I think I checked the stats, the metrics of Fear the Spotlight, which is going to be the game that's going to be replacing Bendy. And I think that has better stats for Tuesdays. So next week is going to be Tuesday, Fear the Spotlight, Wednesday, Forspoken, Thursday, more Darksiders 3. And yeah, that's the plan. I'm enjoying this new schedule. I'm not 100% certain exactly what it's doing for my metrics. I hope it's doing well. But we're gonna keep it going for a couple more weeks to get an idea. Who are we rating? Let me see. 1 second. Who is steaming right now? Oh, Xeris is playing Thief Gold. Let's go pop over to Xeris. Xeris has a new outfit. Ooh, very cool. Let's go ahead and hold on. Raid. Xeris. Yeah, stick around for the raid, and I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.